Hello friends, I just got finished running and I'm still a little out of breath, but I wanted to sit down, rest my legs, and film a quick video for you about my watch because it is something that is asked about probably several times a week. Somebody makes a comment about my watch because I wear it all the time and it's big. So it stands out. So my watch is the Garmin Fenix 5, and I will tell you a few reasons why I like it. Let's see if I can come up with 3 reasons why I love my watch. And also, before I get into that, I wanted to put out the call for questions, other questions other than about my watch, unless you have additional questions about my watch, but the call for questions for my next Q&A. I'll be filming it later this week, so make sure you get your questions in to the comments below, or just tag your questions as Ask Snapchick on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, ask me anything, and I'll film it later this week, and I will share the video next week. All right, let's get into, what did I say, 3 things about my watch. One more thing before I jump into my watch, and that is members. Make sure that you check out Member Monday this week. It is already posted. I'll put a link to it down below. Raymond and I talk about a few things that are in the works. For example, a project that Raymond has spearheaded, and it is the full spectrum converted Nikon D810. We had it converted by LifePixel, and that is coming up. We talk a little bit more about that in Member Monday. We also talk about a Fuji lens that we just purchased, which might confuse you. If you watch my channel, you might know that I only have one Fuji camera, so what might I be talking about because it's a fixed lens camera? You'll find out in Member Monday. And my upcoming projects. As always in Member Monday, I like to talk about all the things that are coming up for you all to see. If you are not a member, make sure that you check out the join button down below, or there is a link in the description to find out more about becoming a channel member. Okay, let's get to my watch. Number 1, it's a GPS watch. If you are not familiar with what that is, it is something that can track my distance traveled when I am running or biking or hiking or snowshoeing or roller skating. If I roller skated, I would love to roller skate again. Let me see if I can find some roller skates. Anyway, it tracks my distance, my speed, my heart rate. This one does do a heart rate. It is through my wrist. There's a heart rate little monitor underneath, so it's not like super duper accurate, but it's close enough for me. I am trying to do some heart rate training to get my heart rate down when I'm running. Not the run I just did, because I ran up a mountain and can't keep my heart rate down on that. But yeah, tracks a bunch of stuff, including where I've been. So this particular model will do, I think they call them breadcrumbs or crumbs. Anyway, it tracks where I've been. There are things you can load onto your maps and stuff, but there's a basic breadcrumbs functionality where it will show me where I've been, and I can get back to where I started just in case I lose my way out here in the forest. Reason number 2 why I like this watch over other watches is battery life. It actually lasts a really long time, so it's kind of my single purpose tracking mechanism when I'm out. I do have some apps on my phone. I actually have a video where I share some of the navigation apps that I use. I do sometimes use those as backup. Sometimes if I need to know better where I'm going on a better map or anything like that, I might use my phone, but this is kind of single purpose with a battery life that lasts a very long time. It lasts something like 20 hours, I think, on a full charge to track your using the GPS, meaning to track an activity. So that's awesome because sometimes I'm out all day, so I need it to keep up with me. Number 3, kind of related to number 2, that it's like this single purpose type of an object. It's really durable. I would love to have an Apple Watch. I think they're super cool. You get to like do all kinds of stuff on them, but this thing is durable. This has the sapphire glass, and I have banged it around all over the place. And it just keeps on ticking. There are a few things. There are some like smart features. I can get some notifications from my phone onto it if I want. And there's a few other things you can do. I will put a link to this down below so that you all can learn more if you are interested. I have a good history with Garmin products. I've always worn Garmin GPS watches just because I seem to like them. And yeah, you know what else I'm going to do? I will put a link to, I believe DC Rainmaker has a playlist of stuff about this watch, videos about this watch. He has a website and a YouTube channel, and I like to watch his videos on stuff like active gadgets. So anyway, I'll put a link to that down below too. Okay, that's it. That's my watch. I hope that answers your questions about what this is. I know, it's big, it's bulky, it looks a little silly. I love it. Oh, and it also tells the time. So that's it, everybody. Make sure you get your questions in down below or on social media, tagged as Ask Snapchick, and I will answer your questions in the near future in a video next week. Talk to you soon.